Hello everyone, welcome to the Keosters vlog. This is CKTV. You're watching the Keoster here, and I am here to talk about my vlog, my gastric sleeve journey. And I came at you a couple of weeks ago and told you what was happening. I had two big appointments. I was telling you about them, and then of course, since them appointments, now I've been just this last few days. I've been started the pre-op diet, which is a high protein and zero carb diet, and I'm getting ready for. I haven't got an exact date for my surgery yet for the gastric sleeve, but I'm getting ready for it by eating a low carb or zero carb. I'm not eating any carbohydrates, and I'm eating high protein, mainly liquids. So far, so good. I haven't been weighing in or anything since I started this diet, but I have been noticing a difference. I feel this last month or so I've noticed a big difference. I had said before that I lost a lot of weight leading up to Christmas time, and then since Christmas I only had on a couple of pound when I last got weighed in Galway about 3 or 4 weeks ago. But now on this date it is of course mid-February or coming up till about I think it's about the 15th of February right now, 2017. So they're telling me in Galway that the 2nd and either the 2nd or the 9th of March are my surgery dates, one or the other. And then if there's a shortage of beds, which there usually is in Galway, it could go over till late March, maybe even early April, but hopefully not. Hopefully it'll be sooner. It feels good to be at this stage, as I say. For a long time, I was going to Loughlinstown and in Wicklow, County Wicklow, and in Bray, County Wicklow, and that was from 2009. I was attending Loughlinstown. They weren't doing much with me. They were really just taking me down for an appointment every month or two, and they were talking to me. I used to visit the psychologist down there. I used to do these different things, and really nothing was becoming of it. Really, they dropped the ball, so to speak, on me, which I thought was terrible. Then I took sick in early 2011, and I nearly died. Of course, I went over that loads of times on my YouTube channel about looking at it from different angles or whatever. But now, ever since all that happened, and I lost a lot of weight after that. Then, of course, slipped back into my usual way, my old way of going, and then up yo-yo dieting, as with all us obesity people with obesity, especially the younger obesity patients or victims of obesity. We always are yo-yo dieters, and we yo-yo. The weight is always yo-yo. So you could say that the gastric sleeve or the gastric band to a lesser extent, and the gastric bypass, which is the more risky one that a lot of people get done, but it really is, it shows that it works. But the story is with this gastric sleeve surgery, as said by Dr. Alvarez from Mexico, and he's of course out of Tijuana, Mexico, and he does the surgery over there, and there's a lot of YouTube stuff from Dr. Alvarez. And then there's a guy in Carolina, and I think it's South Carolina, who does it as well, who's very well known for doing this gastric sleeve. And now, thankfully, it's come to Ireland this last few years, and Dr. Collins, my surgeon in Galway University Hospital, and of course Dr. Finucane, who spent a lot of time in America, in California, I believe, doing this kind of stuff and researching this type of stuff before he came to Ireland and brought it to Galway. And of course, there's other clinics in Ireland that do it, like private clinics like the Bon Secure and different places that do it. But thank God, my doctor, Dr. McGinley, who's an excellent doctor, who really helped me, and really, it's thanks to Dr. McGinley, my doctor, who's now retired. He really brought this about because he wrote a letter. I was in dire straits. I was on my last legs, like when it came to the weight loss, and I had it up to here when it comes to it. And thank God he was the one that wrote the letter to Galway, and after the whole thing with me being ill, after being in Loughlinstown for a few years, in 2014, I went down and had a consultation with Dr. Francis Finucane in Galway. And then after that, after about 2 years going to Francis Finucane and being kind of getting a bit of weight off with him and then putting a bit on, getting a bit off, but majority I got off, got about 2 stone on average off by going while going to Dr. Finucane every few months. Then I started going to Dr. Collins because I had to see a Mary Hines, who is a very, very good psychologist. You have to see to evaluate your, whether you're right or not for the surgery. And the first visit I went to Mary Hines, she said, "You're very eligible for the surgery." So that was amazing that I was able to, first time visiting her. A lot of people had to go 3-4 times before they got the go ahead. But I had to get loads of different procedures done all over the body to make sure my functions were right and all. But now, the last day I was down, they were saying about my size and that it could be risky and on the higher end of the spectrum and stuff as far as that. But hopefully now everything works out and they do decide that I'm right for... No, they have decided, obviously. When I seen Dr. Collins after that, he said that he's going to go ahead with it because it's, for my future, it outweighs the risk. So it's going to be brilliant. And kind of when I think about it for long enough, I'm thinking I'm so lucky. I'm just so lucky, but I just can't wait to get it over with, so that I'm on that road to feeling great and looking a lot better and stuff like that. I'm not one of these people who hates myself, but at the same time, life will be a lot easier for me and things will be a lot better whenever I'm lighter and whenever I can do exercise a lot easier, and when I can, all the different things, all the different pleasures that go along with being smaller and stuff, will be good when I, please God spares me in that, and I get on well with my surgery and all, that will come my way, but hopefully, it's great, it's good to bring it to you, my progress and stuff, and the pre-op diet is going well. I wasn't actually given an official pre-op diet by the people in Galway because the dietitian's off and stuff, and I wasn't able to get in touch. And but all I know is that my surgery is going to be one of them dates, if not a bit later because of beds shortages or whatever. And then the pre-op diet the pre-op diet is basic enough. It's high protein, low carb. So I'm doing a diet myself at the moment based on that. And if I get word from a dietitian or get word from Dr. Collins in the meantime about a pre-op diet, I'll make the changes accordingly. But at the moment, I'm doing well on my own one. So hopefully, anyway, everything works out for me. If you're a praying person, say a few prayers for me. It won't do me any harm. Every little helps. And if you're not a praying person, just keep me in your thoughts and hope for me that everything goes well. But indeed, folks, I'm going to see y'all later, and I'll keep you updated on how things are going. This has been my gastric sleeve vlog, my journey, and I'm going to leave you be. It is the Keoster, over and out.